everyone. Welcome to Toy Break. I'm Ayleen.
I'm George.
What is Toy Break? What are we doing?
You tell me.
That is a good question. Toy Break is your internet show all about the wonderful world of toys, including but never limited to art, toys, designer vinyl, plush, action figures, collectibles, whatever we can get our grubby toy hands on. That's what we try to do and bring to you. So, episode 400.
Episode 4 mother effing 100. You know what I'm saying it. Motherfucking 100. 4 fucking 100 episodes.
400. You can say that.
There's an explicit tag on this motherfucker.
Technically, there's an explicit tag on all of them.
Right. 400 episodes. That's 10 years of this garbage. You guys watched for a long time. You know how dumb you are? No, thank you. Amazing. Thank you for watching for 10 years. So some of you have stuck with us from the beginning.
They may not know this is actually going up during the month. We started Toy Break, George and I, in November of 2006.
Technically, we started in February.
No, the convincing started in February.
Technically, we started in February, and we didn't get around to filming it and letting you guys see anything until November.
And refilming.
Because of me.
Thank you for giving in.
I finally gave in. So yeah, after many months of saying we should do it, we finally did it. And then we immediately were just like, we were going to do a monthly show, and we were like, all right, next month we'll talk about this stuff. Because I was like, this is like, who's going to have enough stuff to talk? Like, we have to gather stuff for a month before we're going to be able to talk about enough stuff. Like, it's going to take, like, how are we even going to do it? Like, we're going to have to do it every 2 months. Like, at first I didn't understand how we were going to do it, and then very quickly it moved to weekly. How fast did it move to weekly?
We were monthly for a year.
Was it a whole year? Yeah, wow. So the first year was like not even building our numbers.
No.
Because it could have been 52 episodes instead of 10 or 12,
it was
whatever
like 12
it was.
Or 14.
Like, yeah, like, I don't know. So we quickly moved to a weekly format.
We did, and we've almost kept it up. But that actually segues perfectly into our announcement. Our Toy Break announcement.
Toy Break announcement. 10 effing years.
November 2016. It's been 10 years of us doing Toy Break. You've seen many hair colors and many beards.
Beards come and gone, and
400 babies have been born.
There have been babies out there.
On Toy Break. No, never on Toy Break. 400 episodes. But we think this is a great time to kind of look at what we're doing. And because of logistics and moving things around, we're actually going to go back to a monthly format.
It's going to change. Things are going to change up.
But that's okay.
Yeah, no, I think
it's 10 years. It's time for a little bit of a change.
Well, you know what? When we started, there weren't any toy podcasts going.
And now there's a lot of great podcasts. And
now there's so many more people doing it that we don't need to do it as much as we do it now. Like,
other people do it way better.
Yeah, I mean, we're not good at toy reviewing. You've seen this show for 10 years. We don't do research. We don't research or research either of those. We don't do that. We very rarely know what we're talking about,
or how to pronounce
what we're talking about. We don't know details about anything.
Well, I usually know details.
All right, I'm talking for me. I don't know anything about anything. Because for me, it's more about like my feelings about the thing that I'm opening at the time I'm opening.
The impact, that initial reaction.
That's why a lot of the times it wasn't pre-opened. It was like, there was the first time I was opening it when it was on the show.
We always tried to get the initial reaction if we could.
And that was kind of something that we still did differently than a lot of the toy reviewers out there. Because a lot of people want to be professional and want to like put in time and effort.
You're laughing. You can't even say the word professional without
Well, I mean, it's great. And I think that's wonderful that there's people that will do the research and do the, like, they want to bring you toy knowledge. We're not really, we were bringing you, like, our feelings on toys. That was really all it was.
We were chatting with you guys, our friends, about toys. That's all we've been doing.
So thank you for the 10-year journey. And
thank you for watching. Thank you for everybody who has ever donated $1, $2, whatever it was. Thank you for donating and helping keep the show running, because you guys really, really did keep the show running. Thank you for buying stuff on 24-hour Toy Break that we've been doing for several years.
26-hour Toy Break sometimes.
Surely. Thanks for stopping by at conventions and seeing us. Like, it's been amazing.
Thank you to all the guests that have been on the couch with us, everyone that sat on the couch with us. Thank you for the original co-host, Matt, before he decided he hated toys. He just got out 9 years early. That's all that happened.
He had already hated toys.
He decided to get out 9 years before we would. He's smarter than we are. Yeah, so I mean, thanks to Matt for like starting it off with us, even though the first episode was just the two of us. He was here. He was just not on it. So it took another extra month of convincing than I did. So yeah, I mean we've had amazing times for these. That one of the most fun things to do, I think, is to go. Is it through on Facebook where you have the little still for every month?
Yeah,
every week.
It's every week. It only starts at episode 100 and something.
I love to just scroll through it and watch like the beards and weight and like I get all fat and then a little bit skinny and then a little bit fat and a little. I never got skinny. Let's not joke.
Stop it. Stop it.
So
You're
like
svelte.
no, and to watch your hair go from like red to bleach to this to that until it hit the
and
purple,
up and down and whatever
then it hit
it's
the
doing.
purple, and then it was like
and it was purple.
Purple. No, it's been great, and we've had a lot of fun things. I mean, a lot of the art behind us has changed a lot of the time.
Well, some of it hasn't changed.
Some of it's been here for
a long time.
Hundreds of episodes. This articulated robot. I mean, look. He was articulated. He's got this.
He still is.
People might not even know that this does this because they haven't seen that far back. You know, I mean, there's been people who didn't know that this thing was articulated. It even had, remember this with he's got the little changing color, like, amazing. So yeah, I mean, we've had so many great. I mean, remember when this arrived and it was like,
we were like,
God, like what is this thing?
Blew our minds.
Oh, that's right, the head too. Like, do you remember when that one guy sent us the key to what town was it? I still have it hanging in the other room. It was like the key to something, and it was like this giant like tuna can or sardine can key, and like it opened up like this paint pot with a custom key that he made, and it was like I still have the key hanging on my shelf right next to my desk. I mean, it's been an amazing. We've gotten so many amazing things in the mail. So many,
and we appreciate everybody who's taken the time to make something with us in mind. Like that's absolutely mind-boggling to me that you guys would even do that. So thank you.
I mean, this whole shelf of toys wouldn't exist without Toy Break.
That's true.
That the Toy Break led to the forum. The forum led to working with people to meet all these wonderful artists. This whole line of toys wouldn't exist without Toy Break.
He's talking about the OMFG behind us.
So I mean, yeah, there's been so many, wonderful things that have come out of the show. So
from the bottom of our
awesome
hearts.
10 years. The 10-year coin that you guys helped us make at the beginning of this year to kick off this 10-year celebration, like, amazing.
So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. It's been amazing 10 years.
How do you do it?
Don't do it. Don't stop. Just stop.
So.
But the thing is, it's not over. We're
not.
still doing Toy Break is still happening. We're just going to be playing with the format a little bit and going for a monthly.
Yeah, just the way the show is coming at you is
random,
changing.
There could be some random ones thrown in. So that will start in 2017 with episode 401.
Take a little holiday break now.
We're gonna take a break. You guys take a break. Everybody relax, have a great holiday. But we actually have a few things to talk about that I thought could be a fun. We're kind of acting like it's the last episode, even though there's going to be more Toy Break. You'll see more of me. You'll see some more George. You'll see more artists. You'll see more events. There'll be more.
Right, just the way that the show is.
We're just not going to do it quite every week.
Right. Just the format's changing a little. That's all. But so So for this episode, we decided to take some toys that we've had around personally for quite some time that we have good connections with, and
I was kind of thinking along the lines of what have I had out on display for a really long time. What kind of do I get and it stays out on display?
Yeah. Are you going to start with the thing that you've had the longest, or are you going to end with the thing you had the longest?
I think I'll end with the thing I've had the longest.
Okay, so I'll start.
So I guess I have to start with the thing I've had the least.
The lestest.
Okay. I will start with the lestest.
Okay.
Or unless you wanted to start.
No, go ahead. You can get that out.
Also,
ladies first.
Aw, there's a lady here?
I don't know.
Also, I'm an action figure person. There's going to be weird toys and action figures.
That's fine.
Coming up. So, my first thing that's been out ever since I had it is one of my favorite things that I ever got. Ever. It's a puzzle box from Hellraiser. I was obsessed with Hellraiser when I was a kid. I'm still love the franchise. I have no idea what's going on with that new movie, but we'll wait and see with bated breath. This... I remember I want to say I was 10 or 11 when I got this. I had wished I had a copy of the box. I was like, why can't somebody make a copy of that box? It would be amazing. And I was in this random weird toy store in downtown LA.
Oh, anyway. Don't open it! I saw the movie. We're dead. That's the end of Toy Break, I guess.
Anyway, it's not very puzzly because that just opens. But anyway, I thought this was like the coolest thing ever. And I got it, and it's been out and having fun ever since. And actually, if you want to spend like $400, there's a site that will make you like a cool puzzle box.
Can I tell you a pinhead fact for me? A pinhead, I'll tell you.
I know.
You already know it, yeah.
I know. Tell me the pinhead fact, George.
So in 1995, I think it was, Halloween 95, I was in college in Pittsburgh, and there was a special effects artist that came to Pittsburgh to set up a haunted attraction. And it was like this. It was going to be this enormous haunted attraction, and they went to the local. Right? Yeah, so they went to the local school, which was us, the special effects school, and they had like everybody come in and do auditions, and like we were going to audition for the characters. Like I'd never been on an audition. I was not interested in being in an audition. I just wanted to work at this cool haunted house.
So how'd you audition?
So everybody had to audition, even if you were just going to be a worker.
Okay.
Because the workers have to also be the people in the suits during the thing.
Gotcha.
So we all did auditions. Obviously, I didn't do very well because I was the silent character who doesn't say any lines. I was Pinhead in the thing. I did have lines at the beginning, but then I was moved outside. So this thing was called Terror Dome. I was Pinhead for the whole thing. And I had the box like one of these, except it was solid. It didn't have the opening thing.
Well, that's part.
And
of
we
the
attached a little fishing line, and tied a loop on the end. So I would hang the box like this, and it would spin in between my hands and look like I was spinning it from the thing.
Fancy.
Little magic trick for everybody in the line. Now
secrets.
I had to be moved outside on the second night because. First, it was very clear that people are not afraid of Pinhead, but they love Pinhead.
Oh, Pinhead's awesome.
So people would stop in the room where I was supposed to be scaring them, and they would just bow to Pinhead, and they would not move, and they wouldn't leave, and I would be like, how am I going to get these people out of here? So that was a big problem. And then the other problem was half of my gag was a thing where I had a remote where I would switch the light off, and I would pop out, and I would switch the light on, and I would be there. And
that's good.
It was a great gag. It worked really well, except for when it worked too well. And a lady got so scared, she didn't know what to do because I'm standing right in front of her, that she just went to book it and run.
So she ran straight.
When you run straight into Pinhead, pins come at your face. So she almost lost an eye because I jammed her with pins, and everyone was so afraid, like, oh my God, what's this lady going to do? Is she going to sue us? Is she going to, she lose an eye? No one thought to ask, what about me, where all the pins also go this way when they get hit in the face? So I'm getting smashed in the face with a bunch of pins. So they decided very quickly that my room was no longer going to be Hellraiser.
Oh, I was going to say more of the story. You've actually been blind this whole time, and your sculpting is incredible that you could even do it.
I've been blind. So they moved me outside where I was basically line control for the rest of the month.
So that was super fun.
Which was great because people love Pinhead, and I would just walk around in this mask and doing the thing with the.
Would they still do like a lot of bowing and stuff?
Yeah, I mean people would love Pinhead. They loved Pinhead.
I don't think I'd bow, but I do love Pinhead.
Most of the time, I would just leave and walk down the path and just walk away because there's no one watching you. No one cared. So I would just walk away from people and just go walk around the garden and stuff. But the haunted attraction was amazing. It was inside the basement and the halls of the stadium that the Pittsburgh Penguins play in. So we were inside the place where the players would walk around, underneath the stadium.
That's cool.
And it was amazing. It was a really long attraction and just really cool. And my friends were working at they had their attraction that they were in was this big wall that they were behind, and they would push the wall at everybody and it make it look like the wall's squeezing in on them with spikes or whatever.
Yeah.
But behind them was the door to the not the kitchen, but where all the food is stored. I guess it's the kitchen and the pantry.
Okay.
And so every once in a while, someone from the place would come down and they would go in this kitchen. And when they would leave, my friends would put their foot in the door and stop it from closing. And then they would just eat food all night, behind the wall. They would sneak in and grab all the peanuts and get all the food, and it was pretty amazing. So
awesome.
I don't think you can get in trouble for that now. It was 30 years ago.
I think there's a statute of limitations.
30 years is pretty much
statute of limitations.
Pretty much a limitation. Yeah, so that was a long time ago.
Awesome.
So yeah, there's my Pinhead story. It was
so
a little
you also
long
like
and
the
rambling.
box.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Pinhead as well.
Awesome.
All right, so my first thing is also action figure related. I guess that's not action figure related, but it is action figure related. This was the Muppet line from Palisades Toys. Palisades is a toy company that went out of business many years ago because they made things like this Muppet line. these things were amazing. There was they did every character, and I had them all. I have them all. But I've since,
almost all.
When I need the room, I would take things down and put things in boxes and then put it out later or whatever. Yeah. But these three specifically, there's actually a fifth. There's 2 more guys that I keep out. These 5 have never left the shelf. I keep these guys out. You got to have Kermit and Jim Henson. They stay out together with their banjos. You got to have Sweetums. Just because this thing, just because Sweetums, amazing.
Wait. You also have Janice?
Nope, she's in the box.
Who you have?
I have Beauregard the janitor.
Obviously.
Because he's awesome, and the monster, Mr. What the heck is his name? The
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The evil guy from the Alice Cooper episode I can't remember his name. Deadly, Uncle Deadly. Yeah. I think Janice is put away, but she is one of my favorite Muppets. For sure, really. So yeah, those 5 have always been they've always been on display in the apartment here for, since they came out in whatever year. The studio, right? It's the 10 years. They can know it's an apartment. It's an apartment. It's an apartment on the back of a turtle and floating in space. Remember?
Obviously, Matt already gave away.
He told everybody where it is. I don't remember what year this was, and it's not on here. So tough luck.
Mid-2000s.
Yeah, somewhere in the 2000s. Palisades was an amazing company. Made a lot of amazing toys. It's really sad that they went out of business.
These are fantastic. If you've never seen the Muppet toys from Palisades, they're phenomenal.
It's kind of where we stole the Take It Out and Play With It too. Because that was play along. I mean,
really steal it.
Palisades.
It's just good advice.
Play With It was their logo, and I think they wanted to do Take It Out and Play With It, but it was too sexual, so they weren't. It's
also too long.
They weren't allowed to do it.
It's also too long. Those are really good toys.
Yeah.
They're really good figures. All right. I still have 3 things, but let's see. Newest. I guess this would be. I've talked about this before because this is. I'm gonna label this as my favorite toy ever.
Wow.
Boom. That's right.
That is yellowing.
Be nice. It is old, like me. Vakeman's a little dusty, but is that broken?
His little strap broke.
Well,
that's what happens over 50 years.
50 years ago, there was a cartoon called The Real Ghostbusters. So this is my Ecto-1 from Kenner. Remember that company, everyone? Kenner.
Wow.
I love this thing. It has been loved, adored, and played with constantly, ever since I had it. And we can actually...
It's getting sticky, too.
Yeah, well...
Is it still open? Oh my god, all the ghosts are in there.
Well, of course. Where do you think I keep my ghosts?
Oh, they're sticky and gross.
They're not... No, they're just dusty.
Nope, this one's sticky and gross.
Oh, ew, that one's sticky and gross.
These are amazing.
There's that weird piece of meat I never understood.
Does this come with it?
Yeah.
And a pizza?
Those 2 came with Slimer. But I didn't bring Slimer because he's...
Sticky and gross.
No, he's actually just too big and dumb. Egon?
What's he doing just in there? Oh, he's getting sticky too.
Everybody's getting sticky. So he's in there. Winston and
their backpacks.
Ray are driving. Such a good toy.
Don't cross the streams.
And they had different colors. You guys ever watch The Real Ghostbusters? That's just a good cartoon.
Wow.
I feel like we can cross the streams.
I don't think we should. Now we're crossing the streams and opening Pinhead's box. This is not going to go well.
Episode 400!
This is not going to go well.
I'm also going to have to put all these back in here. I don't know how to do that.
That's so cool.
Real Ghostbusters. Awesome! Isn't he the best?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about all the sticky.
No, it's good.
That guy? I don't know what to do about that.
Just put him back in. He's fine.
Oh, everything's just getting put back in. It's been in there for this long.
His backpack was not on when
It's okay. He can.
Okay. All right.
He's just shoving Winston's head with his...
My next one is something we talk about probably weekly on this show, at least once a month. And
Quite often.
And it's Glyos. The Traveler...
Has come. Oh, wait, wrong thing, sorry.
This is just... These figures have been... Since I first got them... I don't even know what year. I don't even remember. They've been. Didn't they just do their 9-year anniversary this year, or 9 or 10-year anniversary? 9, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, since I've been buying them, they've been on a shelf and multiplying steadily at a rapid pace.
Like bunnies.
So much so that I have a box now that's not even out yet because the box doesn't. There's not enough room on the shelf that they're currently on, so they need to move. So, yeah, these guys, Glyos figures, you've heard me mention them a million times. If you've never bought one yet, just buy one.
Just do it.
They're like $10.
I think you get it for 8 or 10.
Some of them are, there's some of them are cheaper. Just go on there. They're $10, $12, $15, depending on the amount of paint and things like that. Just get one. Just buy one for me. Don't buy it for me, but do it for me. Buy it for yourself. I have enough.
Treat yourself is what he's saying.
Exactly. And just play with it. Just buy one, put it in your pocket, take it to work with you, put it on your desk, take it apart, put it back together, play with it, and just know that you're supporting an artist and his family that have been doing this for 9 years independently. They're not doing Kickstarters. They're just doing this. They're doing it. They're doing it. Hard work.
And we're talking about Matt Dowdy and Mark Bodette and all the other wonderful people at O'Neill who not only make cool toys, but who volunteer their time to help other people make cool toys.
Yeah, I mean,
that they believe in.
It's a family operation over there. So just pick up one of these in honor of the 10 years of Toy Break.
Yeah.
The 9 years of this guy being around. So go pick up a Faden. Get an original Faden. Just get this guy that looks like this, the Traveler. Get him.
He's rad.
Just play with it.
And if you're bored at work, play the video games on their site.
Sure.
And also check out their new Bit Figs. Because awesome.
Yeah.
Glyos has vending machine toys.
All right, I only have one left, so let's do your last two. Let's do.
But my last one, I think you can get in on the nostalgia.
All right, so we'll do one more, and then I'll go, and then we'll do the last one.
So this is a set of toys, but have we ever even had this on here?
If it's not Lego, I don't know. I don't understand.
I actually don't have any Lego.
Wow.
Because Lego is a separate category to me. It's almost like not a toy.
Right.
It's an art form.
So let's see what this is.
So this is there's a set.
I know what this is.
Yeah, you do.
Did you get the one off the Christmas tree?
No. Got a horse.
Does any of this look familiar to anyone yet?
Does anybody know what's happening here?
Because there hasn't been a figure out yet.
Are you yelling it at the screen?
Does anyone know what it is? Can anyone guess yet? A horse, a carriage, a basket, a round basket, and a square basket?
If I pull in... Oh, here, wait.
So you like Wild West play sets. Is that what it is? Oh, like you have a surveyor set? Are we making a farm?
I have this.
Does anyone know this yet? Anyone?
Are you yelling at the screen? Here, these go in there too. We don't have to assemble the whole thing, but we can.
This is going to give it away, right? Like this.
Well, maybe this part. There's this stone.
Oh, amazing. I don't think I've ever seen that piece.
Are you serious?
No.
There's this stone.
All right, let's just put the stone here. That probably goes right here.
Here's
look familiar? Anybody? No? Nothing?
Basket.
Yeah?
Oh, here's a
you love playing with baskets. That's
here's another
for certain.
basket lid. Oh, here's a snake.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snake? Oh, what?
What?
Is that giving anything away yet?
Does anybody know?
I like that there's snakes sculpted into the base, but then they gave you one snake.
All right, this is totally going to give it away because if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a map room.
Oh, with the little thing that shines the sunbeam?
What?
Wow.
What is that? What is that?
Now we can certainly find the treasure.
Has anybody guessed that we're talking about Indiana Jones toys?
These toys have got to be worth money at this point.
No, they're worth nothing because they're mine and they're not leaving.
No, but like if someone were to want to buy them, they would probably have a hard time.
Then they have to find somebody else's.
Look at this. Nice. Woo!
Bad dates.
Oh, the monkey. It comes with the monkey?
So I don't have Mary in here.
So these are all Kingdom of the Crystal Skull from like a couple years ago?
Where's that alien? Spoiler alert.
Hasbro, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
So we have Tot, we have Officer, we have... Yeah, he's got two. Karate chop action.
Oh, I thought it was Quick Draw McGraw where you can like...
Well, you can go up.
Shoot.
No, you can go like this.
Oh, karate chopping.
And remember, you should always
have
a gun.
Is this Face from the A-Team?
It might be.
In disguise?
So Marion's not here because ever since I was a little kid, when I originally had these toys, when the movie came out...
Oops, sorry.
Did you see that catch? Marion lives on our Christmas tree. I don't know why, but Marion lives on our Christmas tree every year, and it's very important that she has to be on the Christmas tree, or else it is not Christmas in my household. So,
There's nothing like Nazis to play with. You know what I'm saying?
I also got snakes. And
Nothing's as fun as
and
like a bald, shirtless Nazi.
We got a mummy.
Like a fat,
here's
bald,
the other
shirtless
Marion
Nazi.
that goes in the basket.
Oh, the bucket one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bucket Marion. Got a mummy. I got Marcus. Yeah, these are just amazing.
Yeah, this is really cool.
The best part, though, of the whole thing... Oh, wait. Is there anything else?
I think the best part is little in a bucket made Marion. What's her name?
What's under there? Oh, Ark of the Covenant! Don't open it.
Don't look at it.
Wait, we have to open it. We opened Pinhead's box.
That's true. We've opened all the things that were going to kill us.
We have to open the Ark of the Covenant on episode 4.
There you go.
Ready?
Wait a minute.
Oh, yes.
Do these fit?
Yeah. You just gotta, like, finagle them.
Oh, I see. It turns.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can't do it. I can't see. Anyway, they fit in there.
We're not opening it until we do it properly. Or properly close enough. Okay.
Ready? You open it with me?
You open it. I don't want to die.
You looked right at it!
I did for just a second, though. My face probably won't melt. It'll probably just, like, a little bit over
only
here.
a little bit, like, just right there. It's just a little melty.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, this is a great toy set, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's just good stuff. That's just good times. Anyway, so this was a good one for me. Also, don't forget, on top.
Yeah, the little hand melted.
Symbol.
The little melted hand.
If you haven't watched an Indiana Jones movie recently, you
Then
should
you're an
probably go
idiot.
back and rewatch them because they're amazing. Anyway, that was one of mine.
Yeah, oh, there we
Still
go.
though, map
it does
room
fit right in.
of the
That's
whole
so
playset.
good.
This got played with the most because I would like take it around the house and like try to get the sun to like shine on the correct.
I love that you can really
spot.
like fit these into the thing. Like they slot right in.
These labels, decals, the decals are staying pretty well too.
It's not bad for like a 40-year-old toy.
400-year-old toy for episode 400.
Oh, the mummy with the snake coming out. It doesn't have the snake, but one of those that
one
like
of these
fall
snakes.
off the wall.
Go.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's good times.
All right, so my last thing is my last toy to show is also my first toy that I ever had. Did I bring this? I think this has been on Toy Break actually.
You may have brought it, but
In the 10 years.
you know what? Can you ever have enough of it?
It's also my first toy, and it's also a plush. Just deep down inside, I love plush.
Question mark?
Question mark. God, does this still have a date on it somewhere? I bet it does. But I got it in 1975, so if that says something for you. His little eyeballs have fallen off, and they've been redrawn on with like marker, I think.
That's love.
My mom tried.
They
Like
were drawn on with love.
Yeah, they definitely were. His little hat's all smushed up, but like.
Curious George.
There he is, the curious little monkey. My very first Curious George toy led to a lifetime of the name Curious George, because your name's George, that's what people call you, it just happens. So yeah, this is my very first toy, my Curious George. It's been with me, went to college with me, came out here with
educated.
me. Yeah, he is. He's been around the
What
world.
did he get his
and
degree in? Monkeying around?
Yes. I wouldn't say that.
Would
you
you?
would.
Is he? I did say it. Sorry, everyone. Is he your like grabbing fire?
Yeah, that's the one. Like that's the toy. Everyone always has that game of
Yeah,
like,
what do you grab
What
in
thing
the
do you
fire?
grab? Like you grab Curious George. Everything else can burn.
All right, so I got one more thing, and I think did you have this?
Oh
This
my
other thing?
God! The snake in the mouth is on this thing,
Yeah.
and it's in the back, and you can actually make the snake come out of its mouth.
I think George likes my Indiana Jones toys.
God, this toy is amazing.
So I'm gonna get my oldest thing that I still
This is older than that. No,
I don't think so.
that's Return. This is.
Wait. Actually, no. Wait. You might be right.
This is
there a
definitely
year?
older.
This was 82. All right.
So
So
1982.
copyright 1980, but actually from 1983.
I bet you they might have made earlier ones then. Go ahead.
Oh, maybe. This is
Show them what they're
my
talking about.
original lightsaber. Sorry. I might cut your head off. This is my original Return of the Jedi lightsaber. It has been well loved, well used, well battled.
Still gets battled with.
It still gets battled with. It's got a couple little You know, little dings, but not much. But considering...
Can you shake it around and just kind of... let's...
Well, I'm going to try.
Do it under the microphone area.
So I'm going to explain first, because kids today may not understand that things didn't come with sound
There's no
chips.
batteries.
There's no batteries. This is...
None needed.
This is a hollow tube with a little cross. You
with
probably
wind
can't...
technology.
This has... Yeah, you probably can't see it, but there's a little cross of plastic at the end there. I don't...
Oh, God.
Can you hear that?
It comes out of that end, right?
I think that's a way more realistic sound than most of the lightsabers.
Oh, it comes out of that, I guess.
Yeah.
The middle.
I mean, it's literally just a piece of plastic.
That's all it needs to be. Make it a big plastic tube that I can hit my little brother with. That's
Here,
it.
I got you one.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's it.
I had a red one, but that was for whoever I was fighting, and that has been long since destroyed. So, sorry, Mom. I destroyed that. No, she was probably the one using it when I destroyed it, so I was just...
As you beat her with the other one.
Well,
yeah, those were amazing. I remember
Green
playing with those in the
wins.
stores.
Dude.
Back in '83.
Also, look, everything's still...
I probably played with them when they were in the discount bin in '85. That's probably why I thought that.
I was out watching Ghostbusters.
What is my timeline? Was it so? It's 77, 80, and then 82, 83.
83.
77, 80, and 83. Is that right? 76?
77.
No, it's 77 for sure.
77.
Sure of 77. That's the only one I know.
Money.
That's the only one I know.
Bet you cold hard cash.
77, 80, and 83.
Cash. I think it's 79, but or maybe they started filming in 79.
77, 79, and 83.
77, 80, 83.
Wow. Well, we just proved how dumb we are as well on
get
episode 1400.
1400. Uh-oh.
77.
77.
All right. 77, 80, and 83. All right, there we go.
So these are my things. I'm sure I have hundreds of others that have been on display multiple years most of the time. These just happen to have been on display a very long time because they're some of my favorite properties. Probably the same for you.
Yes, exactly.
Also, don't hold your lightsaber like this. This is not where you're supposed to grip a lightsaber. Safety tip, kids.
Safety tip.
Always by the hilt.
All right, that's it. Call us 818. Am I good? Wait, what?
Don't
call.
We're not good.
We're not going to answer it anymore.
So that was episode 400. Thanks for sticking with us for 10 years. Thank you everybody who has participated in any tiny way, big way, whatever you've done. We appreciate it, and it has been awesome getting to know all of our new friends over the last decade, and I look forward to another decade of getting to know everybody still through Toy Break. So watch in the new year, 2017, for our new monthly format, and we will see you, Jobin.
Jobin.
Bye, everyone.